The member from Parkdale High Park.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Would he please explain why world-renowned scientist David Suzuki has quit his voluntary role in the government's PowerWise energy conservation advertising campaign?
Premier.
Speaker to the Minister of Energy and Infrastructure.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Well, Mr. Speaker, I want to say to the honourable member that yesterday was a day when I was privileged to participate with Dr. Suzuki and Alliance around the Green Energy Act to see diaries from his summer event. I spoke with him on the phone yesterday, as did the Premier. I think that all of the people in the province of Ontario can look forward very, very soon to 2 new David Suzuki ads on the PowerWise campaign, part of a continuing series. No, but the honourable member raises a legitimate point for sure, Mr. Speaker. We have some work to do to convince Dr. Suzuki to continue to play that role, but I'm pretty confident of it. We demonstrated last night, point on point, of our desire to work alongside those at the Alliance of the Green Energy Act to enhance further Ontario's adoption of renewable energy. A primary concern of Dr. Suzuki is one that we share. Thank you.
Supplementary.
Speaker, last night at a public forum, Dr. Suzuki said to Minister Smitherman, and I quote, "When you said that nuclear is non-negotiable and you were building 2 new plants, I quit PowerWise. I said that's it for me, and I regret it because those were really powerful ads. But it became clear that the government didn't give a shit about showing that you could actually reduce."
I remind the honourable member that she can't say indirectly what you are prohibited from saying directly, and I would ask the honourable member to withdraw the comment.
I withdraw, Mr. Speaker. But Dr. Suzuki doesn't. Speaker, why won't the Premier listen to Dr. Suzuki and put a hold on building costly, non-renewable nuclear plants until the government has fully pursued the untapped potential for conservation and renewable energy in Ontario?
Mr. Speaker, maybe if the honourable member had taken the time to participate in the forum, she didn't, she wasn't there, she would have also laid out any one of the number of quotes that Dr. Suzuki offered, which are extraordinarily positive about the efforts that we've undertaken, Mr. Speaker. At the heart of the matter, we do have an honest difference of opinion, Mr. Speaker. We do believe in the province of Ontario that nuclear energy, which has been providing just around 50% of our baseload energy for decades now, continues, Mr. Speaker, to be a necessity in the province of Ontario. We're going to continue to work with Dr. Suzuki, with the Alliance and the Green Energy Act, to enhance Ontario's opportunities for the adoption of renewable energy. And, Mr. Speaker, I do recommend to the honourable member that instead of taking only one comment that suits her needs, that she take the opportunity to learn a little about all of the things that were discussed last night. I think it was an informative discussion overall. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.